I've seen a lot of people not be able to withstand the power of money. Whether it's that they spend themselves to oblivion, whether it's that they indulge in their worst egotistical traits, I have seen money truly corrupt people and bring out the worst in them. And the reality is, those people, whatever traits they had before they had money, existed. And when they had money, it just gave them the power to act out and behave in an even more inappropriate way. Because I will tell you that I've always aspired to have money. And I vowed that when I do get money, I will be one of the good people. And I'm proud to say I've mostly stuck with that. I've mostly not become a rabid asshole. I'm nice to workers. I'm nice to people that serve at restaurants. Well, it's because I grew up from the same humble beginnings. I think that is a big difference, is that people, in order to escape poverty, some people align so much with having money that they poo-poo people who are on a lower class than what they think they're on. So they end up being very abusive to people once they have money, because they have this narcissism of classism, essentially. And I've witnessed this happen, whether it's with spoiled brats who grew up with money or with people who come into some money. And I see this happen a lot in recruitment. Recruitment is a career that is a sales job. And like me, many people have found their riches through this job. In fact, it is a job that churns out a ton of millionaires because the fees in recruitment are very, very high. It's not hard to become a millionaire doing recruiting, because we churn out anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million in fees a year per producer if you're doing the job right? So it's a very high income career. And what happens is, because people come from nothing and they get into this job and it makes them feel like they got some money for once, it brings out the absolute worst traits in this person. And so my job as a recruiter is, because I recruit for the recruitment industry, I have to be very careful to avoid the people who just cannot handle having a couple cents. They really do act out in the worst way. They treat people like the dirt underneath their fingernails. It's really disturbing to watch, because it's just like, one day you might lose it all. And at that point, what are you going to do? I've also seen people lose their fortunes in their lifetimes, multiple times, my family included. Although I'm proud to say my family never forgot their roots, because we all grew up in the hospitality industry. And when you grow up being shat on all the time and taking shit from other people, you're certainly not going to end up doing that to others. At least I hope not. So my goal and message of sharing this concept is, money does not make you who you are. At the end of the day, who you are, you already were. Money just exacerbates whatever that was.